Hello and welcome. Thanks for taking a second to watch my video here. It is January 16th, 2024. My name is Thomas. This is Books with Boke. Wanted to do a quick reading update as far as what I have already gotten through this month. We're about 2 weeks in, and at my first video, I talked about some of the series that I was going to get started in. The first two I had on my list were the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown, and then also the Faithful and the Fallen series by John Gwynne. I did get both of the first books in those series taken care of and out of the way. Not really going to do in-depth reviews on those, maybe just talk about some of the things that I liked about them. The first one that I got through was Red Rising. I know a lot of people have already read that series. I kind of went into it blind, didn't do a bunch of research on it, and just hopped in from visiting with folks in other Discords and groups. Some of the things that stood out to me, at first it gave me a lot of Hunger Game vibes, and so I was a little standoffish at first, but as I continued to go on, about 150 pages in, it really kind of separated and stood out to me. I really enjoyed the setting, the dystopian Mars and kind of the things that they were going through as you started to, read and separate the differences between the socioeconomic classes and stuff like that. Really looking forward to getting started or going in further into that series, and I plan to finish all of it hopefully before the beginning to middle of March. I can be done with that one and jump into something new. The other series I started, as I already said, was the Faithful and the Fallen series by John Gwynne. First book being Malice. I was absolutely blown away. Really, from the first couple chapters, I could not put this book down. I can't say enough great things about it. The different points of view, some of the different characters, obviously being kind of a longer book, in I wouldn't say high fantasy series by any means, but a fantasy series. There's a lot of the first, third to half of the book is kind of world building and character depth and just kind of figuring out who's who. Kind of just comes along with all the different points of view that you have. It takes a little bit to grasp who's who, where's everyone at. But I really enjoyed just the writing style. Really clicked with me. Everything really just worked. I couldn't stop reading it. My plan was to alternate between the Red Rising series and the Faithful and Fallen. So read, book one and then of one, book one of the other, and then kind of alternate between the two. But I enjoyed Malice so much that I immediately hopped into Valor. And I have that one as well. I'm about 100 and, let me see, like chapter 21, I believe. So I'm about 130 pages in. It really picks up well from where the first book ended and jumps right into things. I do have Golden Sun, the second book of the Red Rising series. I actually went and bought that whole series. It was available at our small local bookstore, and looking forward to getting further in that. The more I talk about that series with other people, they really said that the later books by Pierce Brown really shine, and you can kind of see his writing progress. So I'm looking forward to getting into that a little bit more. But I don't have enough good things to say about John Gwynne and this series that I'm going through with him. So I really had a hard time putting down that series to jump back into the Red Rising original. I guess the first three books they call the trilogy, and then you have the next three. But yeah, no, that was just a quick reading update. Not going to go into a huge review by any means. Both of them have great character work, in my opinion. Obviously they're quite a bit different. One's a little more science fiction. The other one's obviously a little more fantasy. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys are reading, or if you've read these series, feel free to hop in and let me know what your thoughts or opinions are. Thanks. I hope you guys have a great rest of the month.